Unveiling the Fallacy of Composition. A logical misstep in English arguments. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English learning series. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating and crucial area in the realm of critical thinking and analysis: logical fallacies. We're going to discuss a specific kind of fallacy that often appears in debates and discussions, the fallacy of composition. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify and avoid this common mistake in reasoning. Let's get started. To begin, let's recall what logical fallacies are. They're essentially errors or flaws in reasoning that undermine the logic of an argument. Even though an argument may sound convincing, if it includes a logical fallacy, it's not as strong as it may seem. Now, let's delve deeper into the specific fallacy we're focusing on today, the fallacy of composition. The fallacy of composition is a logical misstep where one assumes that what is true for individual parts must also be true for the whole. For example, thinking that because every player in a basketball team is excellent, the team must be excellent as well. But as we know, a good team requires more than just talented individuals. It requires teamwork and cooperation. Identifying a fallacy of composition isn't always straightforward. They often hide in seemingly logical arguments. Keep an eye out for statements that move from discussing individuals or parts of something to making claims about a whole or a group. When you notice such a shift, ask yourself, does what's true for the part necessarily apply to the whole? Here's another example. Each ingredient in this recipe is delicious, so the finished dish must be delicious. It seems reasonable, right? But we all know that's not always the case. Sometimes, mixing certain ingredients together results in a less than delicious outcome. Avoiding the fallacy of composition requires awareness and critical thinking. Remember, what's true for one part isn't always true for the whole. Try to analyze arguments critically, considering the differences between individual elements and the collective entity they form. And that wraps up our discussion on the fallacy of composition. Now you know what it is, how to identify it, and how to avoid it. Remember, clear and logical arguments are a vital part of effective communication in English. So, keep practicing your critical thinking skills. Until next time, happy learning, and remember to always think logically.